Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Well, I've capped my levels. I've gotten basically all the equipment I can. This is the best stuff I have. Found out something new about the Flame Mail. Apparently it does not make you weak to fire in After Years. It did in base FF4, but I didn't seem to take more damage to Firaga from the boss, so either that Firaga is non-elemental or you're not weak to fire with this. I don't know about the shield. I mean, I wouldn't risk it personally, but if anybody else knows, feel free to let me know. It's kind of weird because it works differently than it did in base FF4. We got the Gaia Hammer, so I gotta be in the front row. Got the Chain Whip. I never got a headband, believe it or not. I have never gone through this dungeon and not gotten a headband. I mean, the amount of mad ogres and ogres that you kill naturally in the dungeon, going through it 9 to 10 times basically, is a huge number, and that is shocking to me that I didn't get it. So because I didn't get it, I have the Sprint Ring equipped, which normally I wouldn't have equipped, but you know, I'd have a rune armor equipped. But as you can see, it's not costing me a multiplier, so well, I might as well help Rydia out some way. So yeah, I'm actually going to use the Sprint Ring, which I never do, so I guess that's new and different. Anyway, it's also a waning moon. I don't think I need any more potions now. Let's go into the dungeon and do our last raid. I've gotten all the equipment. All that's left, I think, is a Soma drop, unless I accidentally already got it and didn't notice, which is possible. That's what happened last time, by the way. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and auto battle here. Now, for the most part, you just auto battle. There are a few exceptions. Quarrels, you don't want Rydia hitting them because, well, they'll counter with a blaster. So you want Rydia to use Bio on one of them instead. What other enemy? The Gremlins, again, you'd want Rydia to Bio one of them because they have that confusion counter. Liliths, you still want to use Lightning Brain Buster to one-shot them, or not Liliths, they're called Lamias, I think. Yeah. The Snake Ladies. And Balloons, you want to have Luca kill one of them so that Rydia can Bio all of them. If you're fighting, you know, a group of 3 anyway, if you're fighting a group of 2 with other enemies, then just use single targeting Bio on one of them. Same with Storm Animas, I would probably use a single targeting Bio on one of them. And obviously Steel Golems if you fight one of those. I don't know if you can fight them randomly actually. But yeah, I would just use Blizzara. No, actually I'd use Bio because it's faster. But yeah, I don't even care about the Demon Wall. Just auto battle, boom, done. Simple enough. 90% of the enemies we can just auto battle and we're good to go. Even News Eyes, I think you can just auto battle away. This one is West. Oh, if you're wondering if one character hits level 40 first, sadly they still suck up XP, even though they can't actually do anything with it. And no, that XP is not getting. Oh, even these guys we could just attack. Not worried about the re-raise counter. I don't care about it because we go one-shot them. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Rydia can paralyze too sometimes. Nice. Yeah, the experience isn't just like kept in a pool or something and then added later, you know, all at once. No, it's just gone forever. I capped my experience, I think, on my 7th run through the dungeon, maybe my 8th run. I think 7th, which is about right. Now, not every challenge dungeon is going to cap your levels. Most of them do, however. I think there's like basically 2 that may or may not. Well, there's one that definitely won't, and then there's one that might not, but you should get close. And I can just do a little bit of leveling. But yeah, the one I am gonna do level grinding in, but it's so fast to do the level grinding. It's like 10 minutes or something, 15 minutes maybe. For the most part, the challenge engines are designed in a way to cap your levels so that you're strong enough for the final tail. Don't worry about that. Stay at full HP here. Am I gonna get in a fight? Sometimes I don't. No, it doesn't look like it today. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Watch, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get a headband right here when I no longer care about it. Watch. I'm gonna use bio here as well. Ghost Knight's also counter, so good idea to use bio there. Go ahead. Oh, shocking. It would have been the perfect troll, you know, when I basically can't really use it anymore. I think a headband would push her up to 5 multipliers. But sadly, I just don't have it. But at least the sprint ring's giving her, you know, an extra, I don't know, quarter turn or so. Come on. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother removing the flame mail because Fyraga doesn't do extra damage to Luca for some reason. I thought for sure it would, but it doesn't. They must have dropped the whole certain armors make you weak to elements thing. But I do need to equip the polymorph rod. Gonna keep it a waning moon. Same thing here. We're gonna bio, then lightning brainbuster, and then we're gonna lightning brainbuster the boss, which is going to do a lot of damage. It's way better under a waning moon than bio is. Probably won't be using it much after this, but oh well. It's good for while we have it. Or good for, you know, the tail. Unless you're playing the 3D version where the bands are just significantly stronger for whatever reason. Let's see. You gonna hit me with Fyraga? Nope. Well, trust me, it did like the same amount of damage as it did to Rydia, which kind of threw me off. I was like, what the hell? I thought it would, because I forgot to remove it, and I knew I forgot to remove it. And Luca didn't die horribly, which I was expecting. Oh, yeah, we can just do a bio. We don't need to wait for Lightning Brainbuster. And we might as well hit the attack button. Simple enough. And the Soma drop. Yeah, that's the last item there. So I was right. I didn't quite get that. By the way, I got a silver apple and I used it on Rydia already. I would only do that if you're going to use Rydia long term, which I am. So I used it on her already. Let's get into the end and I can rest up. Now, as for transferring these characters later on, Rydia and Luca are actually immediately usable in, well, it wasn't the final tail in the cell phone version, but what is effectively the final tail in this version. So we don't need to unequip them at all. We can just leave them as they are. They're fine. Well, I'm going to go ahead and equip her with the rune armlet back, but yeah. This is their equipment, which they'll have going into the game. Although she'll have actually a better weapon when I get to that point, but for now she's got the Gaia Hammer. Which I think gives you a strength bonus, doesn't it? 51, 56, yeah it does. Oops. Yeah, sadly, both horned armors don't give you that. I think you can get a Giant's Glove as well from the Mad Ogres. If I got that, that would be really nice, but, well, I didn't. Oh well. Oh, it's two-handed, by the way. That's why I don't have a shield anymore. Pretty much can't use a shield for the rest of the game for Luca. There's like one other weapon she has that might be one-handed. I think the Ogre Killer's one-handed. But anyway, that's it for Rydia's challenge dungeon. I've basically done everything I can. So let's go ahead and... Wow, took me like 5 hours to raid that. Well, 5 hours total. Yeah, we beat the tail at 2 hours 46 minutes. And now it's 5 hours and 57 minutes. Might have just idled or something, I don't know. Well, it is a much longer challenge dungeon than the others, so I guess it's not surprising. Anyway, that's it for now, and next time we'll be starting Yong's Tale. So this is Ryzen, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you for Yong's Tale.